Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Om Adyaye Namaha. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It really helps me a lot. Don't forget to check out my website, paradoxastrology.com. Book your consultation today. I can help you with anything. And if you'd like more exclusive occult videos that I don't post on YouTube, consider subscribing to my Patreon. It also helps to support this channel. Okay, so I just want to do this quick video about the US and what is currently happening. Because right now, as I'm shooting this video, Mercury is currently transiting the second house. I'm also going to talk about some potential dangers that Trump may face. But right now, it's transiting its second house in the US chart, which is the money and resources of the country. It's basically the national treasury, the investments of the country, its taxation, tax revenues, national debts, purchasing power of the government, interest rates, financial reserves, stock exchange, trade, and commerce. And then this is also where its natal K2 sits. So K2 causes a split in direction, and it acts like Mars. We also have the Sun here in Capricorn, which is the government and its leaders, and transiting Mars is aspecting K2 by its 8th aspect. It's natal K2. This is causing a split in direction in the matters of trade and money for the United States and its partners. And this is also its 7th house lord. So this is why we're seeing that. This is also why the announcement of wanting to go in a different direction when it comes to taxation and taxes in the US. This is what is creating that. But Mars is not in a good nakshatra, and this deals with themes of being scammed or used for money, or someone using someone else's resources or services without paying for them. And this can also involve matters of property. Now, Saturn is in the 3rd house of conflicts, trining Mars. This is creating conflicts with neighboring countries through cruel practices by trying to take advantage of those who you feel are lesser than you. So this is why all the talks are kind of like he's speaking down to everybody. Like Canada, you should be the 51st state, and talking down to an entire country and other countries as well. This is all ego. On February 4th, Jupiter will station direct and move forward, obtaining these resources for itself. Rahu and Venus conjunction is showing that there's an obsession of money by the country in its homeland, and it's leading to delusion and conflicts with leaders. Mars will be stationed direct on its natal sun on February 23rd, and this can create a conflict with foreign leaders, which will give them willpower. So that is why we're seeing all of this happening. But on April 1st, Mars will conjunct Trump's natal Saturn in the 12th house, and this is the 6th and 7th house lord. And the moon will also conjunct his MC at the same time. There will also be 5 planets in his 8th house at this time. This is right after the eclipse we have in Pisces, where we have 6 planets, and this is in his 8th house. So this does not look good for his health or from attacks from hidden enemies. Remember, the 8th house is where we exit this world. Mars will also conjunct Venus, his Venus, bringing themes of neighboring countries, conflicts, self-efforts, and creating a problem in regards to his reputation, and a loss is possible. Now, people are already talking about his health deteriorating. There's a possibility of someone very famous dying this year. This is similar to 1968 when Martin Luther King died, was assassinated. And it's just really odd that Trump, the day on his inauguration, was the day where Martin Luther King was celebrated. Normally they would have the flags at half-mast, but he said he doesn't want them at half-mast during his inauguration. And there's always these types of patterns. Like, does that mean that he'll be next? Is that what the pattern is showing us? I don't know. Because also on April 14th, transiting Jupiter will conjunct his natal Rahu in the 10th house, and this will trigger a mass transformation in his reputation. We also have to remember K2 is in the 10th house of the US chart right now, which shows a split in direction of the leader. And then that's why obviously Trump was elected, because it was showing that there would be a different leader, but it's still not over yet. There's still going to be an eclipse there. So it's very interesting. Like, I don't look to see if someone's going to die or anything like that. I just look at what I see. Okay, there is a potential of something happening here. It's very possible that there's a lot of enemies out there of Trump. And just to let you know, I'm not political on either side. All sides are controlled by the same entity at the top. This is a game. This is the game that's played. So don't think that I'm for the Liberal Party because I'm talking against Trump. No, I'm not for any party. and I can see through all the parties, and the agenda continues. So I just wanted to put that out there, that it's very interesting. This is a very good lesson that when you get in positions of power, never get cocky, because people get in positions of power, start thinking that now they have all the power, but you don't. Karma has its way of coming back around, and we always have past karma from past lives. So there's always things that can happen to us when we least expect it. So it's always good to remain humble and to treat everyone equally and with respect and with honor and dignity, because you are not above karma, you are not above this energy of the universe. So that's just a little bit about what I see. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in the next one.